Here we go, everybody. 543 creeping up on 544, and a very wet start to the day. Mainly right now locally in Grand Rapids, wet because the pavement is very wet from overnight showers, but we've got more rain moving back in as we speak. So between now and about 8:30, yeah, it's going to be a little bit soggy out there, even more than a little bit. We're going to look for thereafter, after around 8:30, 9 o'clock into this afternoon for things to tone down. There can still be some sprinkles, a little bit of drizzle, even a stray shower around midday and thereafter. But the definite area of widest spread rains and heaviest rains will be over the next 2 to 3 hours locally. We've got well, looks like fairly balmy weather, actually, comparatively speaking, to out to the west. I mean, it's kind of hard to believe that we're dealing with 30s and such widespread coverage over the Rockies and even into the Central Plains. And that's where there have been some bouts of snow recently in areas that were in the upper 90s to around 100 degrees, folks. So, I mean, this is just, it's not unheard of. I mean, I believe it's happened before, but this is not that common either for, to have that big of a spread. I know Denver, if you know anything about Denver, they can get big swings. But typically, when you talk about those big swings, you may hear about a foot or two of snow, and then it's to 70 degrees or 75, but we're talking about upper 90s to some snow. Now, granted, not a couple feet, but still pretty extreme weather there out to the west. Now, the good news is that none of that cold air supportive of snowflakes is going to be making it over here into West Michigan. An east or northeast breeze, though, at 5 to 15. We're colder than we need to be, as you know, yesterday, with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s during the warmest part of the day. Dew points running in the 40s and lower 50s. So, yeah, well, with temperatures this low, you're not really thinking about humidity being an issue. But the dew point's very close to the actual air temperature, so an overall moist atmosphere. And, well, it's been definitely throwing down some rain showers from time to time, as you know, and even a few lightning strikes and rumbles of thunder. Nothing severe. We just continue on with what we had yesterday, right on into this morning, but starting to trend backward, trying to trend down with rainfall amounts, and then we're going drier Thursday and Friday, and a decent amount of sunshine does begin to come back on Friday. I mean, mostly sunny skies is going to be a really nice way to wrap up the work week, and even some pokes for sunshine by tomorrow afternoon as well. So we'll begin to climb out of this just a bit there on the day Thursday. But overall today, I think a pretty similar look to what we had yesterday, and that means basically overcast skies. If there is going to be a little bit of a brightening of the skies, that'll be near the Indiana line. And we'll keep an eye on that. But overall, very dim again today. It looks like this batch of rainfall actually maybe tending to shrink up just a little bit, but still pretty heavy, actually, looking at some of these yellow and orange colors. So right around Kalamazoo. Ultimately, we'll get some back into Battle Creek within the next hour and a half. The main trajectory, though, between Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids. So if it's not raining atop you in GR, it will be shortly as this latest slug of rainfall is lifting to the northeast. Behind that, well, there are still some additional echoes, but the high-resolution modeling as we go forward tends to weaken some of that as it does creep closer. Now, having said that, there can still be some sprinkles, patches of drizzle into this afternoon, and an upper-level low that is causing all the ruckus out to the west and supporting all that cool air and some snow shower activity. That's got to swing through our neck of the woods by later Saturday into Sunday. So even though we do get this respite from the precipitation the next couple of days, there will be another round of rainfall that will come back at us, it looks like, later on Saturday. And here we are. This is tomorrow morning into the early afternoon. We get this break in the action. Still some clouds around, a couple breaks for sun, I think, late day. Notice this moisture down to the south just shrivels up because the upper level dynamics, the jet stream overhead, really not supportive of additional rainfall, nor is the front. It's just kind of washing out a little bit, but eventually that upper low starts to come up from the southwest, and that'll bring our next round of rainfall, first gearing up out to the west and then starting to slide right across Wisconsin, Illinois, and Michigan there later Saturday and through the first half of Sunday. So there will be some additional wetness to come, but at least we do get this about 48 to 60 hour reprieve Thursday, Friday, and through the first half of Saturday. And temperatures, they do rebound a little bit. Mike and Deanna, 77, that's not too bad by Saturday.
Well, the world's